Hi guys and welcome to the channel. If this is your first time to the channel, we're talking about credit cards, points, finances, and travel. If this is something that interests you, please like this video, subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I will get back to you as soon as I can. Last week, we talked about why it's not the best idea to go for the business cards when you have the option to go for the personal cards. One thing that was very striking for me was how bad idea was to have the Chase Ink Preferred in 2021. This is my personal favorite credit card. When I got it, it had an amazing sign up offer. I got it at 80,000 points after spending $5,000. Which I thought was very decent at the time. Every other sign-up bonus was much lower than this. But with everything else that's going on in the market, it's striking to me how it only offers 2% at this point every year after the sign-up bonus. But that made me think, what if instead of trying to hit the Ink Preferred sign-up bonus, you spend the same amount of money for the other Ink credit cards? And what if you get the Southwest Business Performance credit card? What kind of difference would that make? Assuming, of course, that you're interested in Southwest. Let's crunch the numbers and we'll come back to wrap it up. So we see that for the first year, the ROS for the Ink Preferred is about 14%, and this is for travel. It's a travel credit card. You can transfer your points anywhere. So, I mean, it makes sense that we give them that 1.5 boost towards travel. It could go up to 2% because of Hyatt, but it could be less. So I think an average of 1.5 is very decent, and that gives us the 14%. But we see here that the Business Unlimited and Cash, they have a 7,500 spend requirement for the first 3 months. And what this does is that not only it gives you less of a target to hit, it's half of what the Ink Preferred is asking, but it gives you practically 50% more for the same amount of money proportionally. So if you add both the Ink Unlimited and Cash, so you see that with the 15,000 that you spend on the preferred, you're getting 150,000 instead of 100,000. Now, this is a little tricky because if you don't have either the Ink Preferred or the Chase Sapphire Preferred or Reserve, you cannot transfer these points. So you can use them as cash back. And as we see, the ROS for the unlimited is at 12% for cash, 17 for travel, 12% for cash for the business cash, and 18 for travel. Both of these, assuming that you do have a credit card that you can transfer these points, are better than the Ink Preferred. If you do have the Sapphire Preferred, this is probably the best credit card that they offer right now. I mean, I wish I had mine. What's interesting though, it's that if you use these points for airline travel, and if you're willing to travel with Southwest or your destinations are covered by Southwest, you can get a whole lot more value from the Southwest credit card, which is a business credit card. At 80,000 sign-up bonus after spending only 5,000 in 3 months, there's a bunch of credits. We have 9,000 points every year, $100 on TSA pre, global entry, $8 Wi-Fi every day for every day of the year. If you travel every day, you're going to get $8 for Wi-Fi. 4 priority passes every year. That's about $200 value. There's a 12-month DashPass DoorDash membership. You have 3x on Southwest, 2x on advertisement, social media, internet, cable, phone, 1x on everything else. We see that even though this has double the annual fee of the Ink Preferred, it gives 34.2% return. This is over double what the Ink Preferred is giving. Now, this is much more limiting because you cannot transfer these points to hotels, for example, or other airliners. But again, if you're willing to travel with Southwest, it's just amazing. Now, for the second year, as always, I put the same spending. I put 3,000 on travel, gas, groceries, restaurants for a total of 12,000. I'm trying to simulate here what's a normal expenditure on normal categories. I know that for many of you might be more or less, but we get a good idea. And look at the business preferred. Like it goes, it's the same as the business unlimited that has no annual fee. The 2x ROS that you see on the preferred is for travel. It's not cash back. The business unlimited is 1.5 cash and 2% on travel if you have one of the Sapphire credit cards or the Ink preferred that you can then transfer these points to travel partners. The cash, 2 to 3%. Like the business cash is a better credit card than the annual fee business preferred. Even if you use it as cash, even if you don't transfer points, you're getting that 2% back. But the star of the show, for one more time, is the Southwest Performance Business. Guys, the credits keep coming. You still have the 4 priority boardings. You have the 9,000 every year, 9,000 points every year, the $8 Wi-Fi credit for every flight, every day of the year. And the multipliers is just great. The ROS is 5.2%. Again, about 2.5 what the preferred is giving. Once more, numbers don't lie. So as you see, the business credit cards by Chase are not up to speed to what happens in the personal side. Not only that, but when we compare this to Southwest and other travel partners that Chase has, like the Hyatt hotels, I think that the Ink credit cards are lacking. Not only they made the cards ugly. I mean, right now there's no design element on them. There's just a piece of plastic that's different colors. But it's also the lack of benefits. There's no credits. There's very poor multipliers. There's no good reason why somebody should get a business credit card, at least on a point collecting perspective. It's crazy to me that the Ink Cash is better, gives better returns than the preferred. The only thing that the preferred has going for it right now is the 3x on travel and the transferring to travel partners. But I would argue that you can get a better credit card, a better product on the personal side with the Sapphire preferred right now. The star of the show is the Southwest Business Credit Card. I have a whole video comparing all the Southwest credit cards together, and in the end of the day, the business came up as best credit card for long-term use. So I would highly suggest that if you are interested in Southwest travel, you can go and get that credit card. It's even better than the personal side. I cannot recommend any other business credit card by Chase right now, unless you're under 524 and you're trying to maximize everything that you can get from Chase. That's the only reason why I would go for the business credit cards, the Ink business credit cards right now. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any of these credit cards, how you use them, how do you like them? Thank you so much for watching. Until the next one, ciao.